Hey, what up guys, my name is Mammoth and today I have a total of 3 leaks and info to share and discuss with you guys for today's video. But before we get into it, don't forget to leave a like on the video if you're excited for Black Ops Cold War Zombies, and why not subscribe as well if you haven't already, as I got you guys covered with daily COD Zombies content. With that all being said, we can now proceed to the video. Alright, so like I said earlier, I got a ton of new leaks and info to share with you guys for this video, and they might be vague, but with some past leaks I covered on my channel, I got a pretty good idea on what these leaks could mean. But first, let me tell you guys the leak, right? So, this one's coming from DK Dynamite, the man himself. Now, DK said that a source who told him all this info was right about the leaks he told him for BO4 Zombies. So, if anything, I trust this source and I trust DK Dynamite. If you guys know or watch DK Dynamite, then you should know that he wouldn't waste his time on leaks that wouldn't be true. And again, this source DK got this from was 100% right on all the BO4 leaks that were given back in the day. So, this guy has to be the real deal, right? But moving on, I'm going to now discuss each leak that was given out by this source. And we're going to start with the first out of the 3 leaks that were given out, right? So to start off, DK said that there will be very bold changes made to COD 2020 Zombies. He said it will be very different and it may not attract OG players. Now I'm going to try and break this very vague statement that was given out by DK source. Alright, so let's start out by saying that we know that this year's Zombies maps will be huge, right? With plenty of doors and Easter eggs to solve. And we've been used to that format for the past couple of zombie games if you really think about it. So, it's not anything different. However, according to another leaker known as Victor on Twitter, who's also very credible by the way, he stated that zombies will have a new gameplay, but that does not get rid of the old gameplay. Again, pretty vague. But guys, what Victor said, right? Does it not remind you of what DK said on his leaks? Again, DK said that zombies will be very different, which may not attract OG players, which I'm assuming, by the way, when the source used the term OG players, I'm assuming he means like the World at War zombie players and the BO1 zombies players. Moving on, right? Now that same info DK shared can also apply to what Victor said months ago. Victor also mentioned that this is good because he didn't like the big maps, because to him it was too complicated and he only liked the zombie maps where it was just all about surviving till you die, with no Easter eggs or no complex steps attached. So of course the OG players DK source is referring to is what Victor is, and that's why Victor said there is new gameplay which he isn't a fan of, but again it will still have that OG feel of the old zombies, which we all know from Black Ops 1 and World at War. Now I already made a video on how this has to mean that there will be 2 modes for zombies next year, one being called survival and another being called story, and also these 2 modes were leaked as well, coming from a whole different source. So just keep in mind that these sources seem to be saying leaks that end up connecting together perfectly like a puzzle, right? But yeah, back to the point. Now the idea of survival mode would be like simple maps with no Easter eggs at all. Think about World at War maps, think about Black Ops 1, think about Black Ops 2 survival maps such as Tranzit Town, Nuketown Survival, and all that stuff. Now the story mode would be the complex map with a main Easter egg to end the zombies game. For that, think about BO2, BO3, and BO4 zombie maps, right? Now these 2 modes make sense because a remake of Transit is coming to COD 2020 Zombies, right? And Transit had these 2 exact modes I'm talking about. Transit being a part of the story mode because it's a big map and it has a main Easter egg, but the sectors of Transit such as town, farm, and bus depot, that would all fit into that survival mode category. So again, this is what Victor and DK source has to be talking about here. There's gonna be new ways to play zombies and it's gonna please both fans, which is a good thing in my opinion. But moving on to the second leak for today. Now DK also mentions that there will be a lot of Aether references that hardcore Aether fans will love about zombies. So I'm just thinking that they're gonna put a lot of references throughout these maps we will play in this next year's zombies. For example, they can add something like Takio's swords hidden in a map or something like that, or even Nikolai's vodka all huddled up in one area or something. They can make these guys like legends, or something painted up in a picture frame somewhere hidden in a map. I don't know guys, these are just ideas coming on top of my head. Or actually, what if they add like secret radio logs that will play quotes from the 4 characters we all know and love. Now that would be something interesting and amazing to find as a mini Easter egg. But now we're going to move on to the last leak DK said, which is that Primus and Ultimus are not coming back. Now guys, that one is not a surprise, and that's something I already knew. A lot of people thought they were going to, reboot these guys and maybe they can come back with a fresh take on the storyline, and honestly, I still didn't think that was going to happen based on, well, doing so would be such a risk if you really think about it. But yeah, that's all the leaks I got for you guys today. But everything that seems to be said, right, all basically says that zombies will be different, but will still maintain that old feel. So I don't know about you guys, but I'm really hyped for this one. But yeah, anyways guys, it's gonna be all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you're new. We're currently on the road to 1,800 subscribers. Thank you guys so much for watching, and hey, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Break my heart, set it all afire. I can't be safe, so I get higher. And take my soul, throw it in the fire. I can't be safe, so I get higher. One shot, then 10 top, pass out. Never seeing me again when I cash out. You don't wanna be around when I crash and burn. I can't go back anymore.